You know, each month, Big B Coffee and the Fox 17 Morning Mix get to highlight and honor a local educator in West Michigan. And today is that day. It's always a great day. Today's winner is a first grade teacher from Allendale Public Schools. Welcome to the mix, Candace Choi. Hi, Candace.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, are you kidding me? We got emails, people raving about how great of a teacher you are. That's got to feel pretty good.
It does, thank you.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your journey. How did you become a teacher?
So I always babysat since the age of 11, starting with my brother, and then did a babysitting little business with one of my best friends. In high school, started going to a program called Contacts for 3 hours a day. I could go to a kindergarten classroom and help watch an amazing teacher kind of just shine her light on all of these students, working with them. She let me do small groups with them, read a story, and then I also did co-op. So at the end of the day, I would go work in the office at that same school.
Wow.
And then, you know, if they didn't need me, I could go back and help some more in the classroom. So that kind of ignited my passion for teaching.
That's a common story we hear, that you were drawn into it by watching someone model that behavior.
Yes.
By like, I want to be like them. That looks like something I want to do. So how did it start? How long have you been teaching?
So 2009 I graduated, where there was a shortage of teachers. So I just did a lot of long terms and trying to get my foot in the door somewhere, and then moved here to the west side of the state. Started at a charter school, and now I've been in Allendale since 2018.
So we're doing the math here. We're talking 7, 8 years?
8 years at Allendale, yeah.
All right, 8 years at Allendale teaching first grade.
Yes.
All right, and so gut check time. I ask this of all the teachers who come in here. I'm sure that over the 8 years or even previous, there was a moment in your career as a teacher where it was hard, where it was like one of those, do I want to continue doing this profession because it's that difficult? Yeah,
it is.
What the trick is, like, you can't say the kids.
I know.
So what kept you in the field besides the kids?
So just going back to thinking about all of the years that I've been teaching, it's just like that inner passion that I get. It's just like, I know it's what I was meant to do. I know that I'm making a difference. Growing up, you know, teachers always say, oh, I had this teacher and she was great and she made me want to be a teacher. Not that I didn't have wonderful teachers growing up, but I just felt like I had a mediocre education. And so I want to be that amazing thing for a student, you know, that might not say, you know, I can't do this. So I believe in you, being able to see that one thing in that student and getting them through. I know you said can't say the kids.
I know, it's impossible.
But it's that passion that I have inside.
Yeah, you were meant to do that. Well, you could maybe just go even back to your babysitting days before you were even a teacher. You had a heart for taking care of the littles. Right? That was where you were at. What would you tell someone now? I mean, the industry itself, boy, there are a lot of job openings now. For a while there, you couldn't find a gig. And now teachers are in need. What would you tell someone who might be entering the field? You
know, going into a classroom like I did, see what grade level is your passion. You know, first grade isn't for everyone. That's why every teacher has their own grade level. Like, I couldn't imagine going into a middle school classroom. You know, that kind of terrifies me. First grade's kind of my sweet spot.
Yeah, the wheelhouse, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying do what you did. Go look at it. Do it yourself.
Yes.
Because I'm assuming there are still plenty of those opportunities to do that.
Yes, absolutely. We partner a lot with Grand Valley. Have Grand Valley students come in and do math partnerships with our students, which is always amazing to see.
Well, I personally, if I could, would go to the state capitol and triple your salary. I would pass that law today if it happened, but we can't do that. So what can we do to help teachers? I mean, parents rely on teachers so much. How can we support you?
Just, you know, being there for us, you know, asking, you know, if there's a problem in the classroom behaviorally, like supporting us by reinforcing that behavior at home. Asking, you know, how can I help donate to the party? You know, what kind of things do you need? I'm very fortunate enough to be in a small community of Allendale where I feel like we have that great small community where everyone is just like, how can I help you? What can I do? So I really, truly feel appreciated every single day.
That tight-knit family that you have in Allendale, we want to expand that.
We do.
We want more families to get involved with their kids' teachers. You send them off to school, it's not a set it and forget it. You need to get involved and make sure that you're helping and supporting those teachers. It's kind of a team effort, right?
Absolutely.
Well, once again, we want to thank you for being an awesome teacher, and thank Big B for sponsoring our Class Act promotion. They love teachers, and we know you do too, so be sure to watch the last Friday of every month where we highlight another teacher just like Candace, making a difference in the lives of kids right here in Western Michigan. That winning teacher, just like Candace, gets a $500 gift card to use in their classroom however they like. You want to nominate a teacher? Head to fox17morningmix.com and click on the Class Act tab. Candace, congratulations.
Thank you.